Start with a thoughtful, slightly somber tone, looking directly at the camera. Have you ever felt invisible? Like you're just part of the background, a face in the crowd that no one ever really sees? Maybe you've had a dream, a big, bright, beautiful dream, but every time you tried to share it, you were met with a smirk, a roll of the eyes, or just silence. The kind of silence that's louder than any insult. If you've ever felt that way, then you need to hear this story. This isn't a fairy tale. There are no magic wands or chosen ones. This is the story of someone just like us. Let's call him Alex. Alex wasn't born with a silver spoon or a special talent that everyone could see. He was just ordinary. He was the quiet kid in the back of the classroom, the one picked last for sports, the employee whose ideas were always interesting but never actually considered. The world had a way of making him feel small. At school, bullies didn't just take his lunch money, they took his confidence piece by piece. They'd laugh at his worn-out shoes, mimic the way he spoke, and make him feel like he was a glitch in an otherwise perfect system. Their taunts became the background music of his life, a constant hum of, "You're not good enough." And it wasn't just the kids. Some teachers sighed when he raised his hand, already assuming he had nothing valuable to add. Later, in the workplace, his boss would look right through him in meetings, his eyes scanning for someone more important, more charismatic, more anything. He was doubted at every turn. "Are you sure you can handle this, Alex? Maybe let's give this project to someone with more experience." Each word was a tiny pebble, but together they built a mountain of self-doubt that he had to climb every single day. He was constantly ignored. He'd pour his heart into a proposal, only to find it sitting unread on his manager's desk a week later. He'd try to join conversations, only to have people turn their backs and continue as if he hadn't spoken. He was a ghost in his own life, watching the world happen around him. And here's the thing. For a long time, he started to believe them. He started to see the person they saw. The nobody, the failure, the background character. The weight of all that doubt, all that neglect, it's heavy. It can crush you. It almost crushed him. But then something inside him flickered. A tiny, stubborn spark. Maybe it was anger. Maybe it was desperation. Or maybe, just maybe, it was the last shred of his spirit refusing to be extinguished. He looked in the mirror one night, really looked, past the tired eyes and the slouched shoulders, and he asked himself a question. What if they're all wrong? What if being ignored wasn't a curse, but a superpower? When no one is watching, you have the freedom to fail, to experiment, to build yourself in the dark. What if their doubt wasn't a reflection of his worth, but a reflection of their own limits? And what if all the bullying, all the pain, wasn't meant to break him, but to forge him? That single question changed everything. It was the start of a quiet revolution. This wasn't a loud, dramatic transformation. It was a silent, daily decision to show up for himself, even when no one else would. He started working in the shadows, fueled not by applause, but by a burning desire to prove that one voice, even a quiet one, could eventually make a sound so loud the world would have no choice but to listen. His journey from zero was just beginning, and the world had no idea what was coming.